But it's crazy too because in other shit, while we talking about jail news, did you see the verdict in the Julio Foolio trial for Alicia Andrews? She was the
No,
girl.
oh, I remember that Alicia Andrews.
Right,
No,
Alicia Andrews was the woman that was in the car
who gave
allegedly
all the info
during this Julio
allegedly
Foolio murder in Tampa, Florida. The Jacksonville rapper got murdered in Tampa, Florida, and it was really big news when it happened because I mean it was crazy to see it happen the way it did happen at the Holiday Inn, and they ran down on them 3 guns deep from 3 different
on his
angles
birthday.
and ambushed them. They stalked them, and Alicia Andrews was the girlfriend of one of the shooters who was they were driving around. And he actually, no, she was the girlfriend of another dude who was in the car, but he was the one directing the 3 shooters. He wasn't the shooter though. Neither one of them was the shooter. So she was charged with a first degree murder because they were using her phone to make connection with the other car, which was full of the shooters. And it's crazy because everybody knew as soon as they all went down, the whole internet was like, she's about to tell. Like everybody should know she's about to tell. And then when she got in there, like a couple weeks later, it broke that she was pregnant with that same boyfriend's baby, and everybody was like, they about to tell. And then we found out they weren't the shooters. We knew they definitely about to tell. So, you know what I'm saying? Through as much cooperation as possible, Alicia Andrews ends up actually finding herself not guilty of first degree murder, and they actually end up hitting her with manslaughter, which, if I'm not mistaken, has a max of like 8 years. So it's kind of crazy
I
to
don't like
think
that.
that Alicia Andrews, and they have text messages of her talking to other people months, years before this shit happened, talking about, yeah, Julio Foolio ain't my friend. That's a op. He gotta die. She literally said that. Like, oh, he gotta die. He gon' die. Saying shit like that. Like, fuck Julio. Stop playing his shit around us. And somehow, some way, she doesn't get found of. I mean, doesn't get found guilty of first degree murder, which would have been life with no chance of parole. She gets hit with manslaughter, and a lot of people are upset. I want to hear your thoughts.